all year. It's
None of that
April
was
28th,
coherent.
8:06. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yeah.
I didn't get phlegm like all winter. Like I didn't have like a nasty cold all winter.
Mhm.
And dude, I honestly thought that was a bottle of wine. Like some
Dude,
bougie.
yeah, still boozing.
Yeah.
It's actually whiskey.
Yeah, that's actually whiskey. They say if you just keep it rolling, you don't get hungover.
Well, so
But no,
YouTube TV wasn't working, and I had to watch basketball and the NFL draft. So I went down the street, and
what they only have on the draft.
I just drank, and I feel bad.
I was really hoping Nick was gonna hop on.
Yeah, Nick said he has a lesson, but he's down. He'd love to come on next week.
A lesson in what?
Orchestra.
I don't know if you're being serious.
He plays the violin.
I don't know if you're being serious.
No, he's got a golf lesson.
Yeah, I know you mentioned a pretty golfer. Yeah, I was gonna be like, no, it's fine. You know, Luke could have came.
Yeah, where the fuck is Luke been?
Let's give him a quick call real quick. But today we'll talk about the predictions against the 76ers and the Celtics as the new ones as the Boston Celtics move to the next round. We'll also talk about the few rumors, free agency. If Luke doesn't join Jackson here, today will be a short episode because I do work on Fridays in the mornings. But all right.
For sure.
What did you think of last night's game?
It was electric. It was a great game.
Who do you think's the MVP of the? Is it Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, or is it Derek White for the Celtics that won him?
Of the game or the series?
Series.
I think. Well, I mean, both of them showed up last night. I have to go with Tatum.
I agree.
Please leave your message for 7.
He didn't make it. Luke didn't make it. But either way, so right here, yeah, no, I think it's definitely Tatum who's the guy. I think Tatum's kind of on a way, like trying to rebuild his name because everyone remembers him choking terribly in the playoffs. What up, Nadette? Yeah, dude, good morning. The Texans did have an amazing draft last night. I was at work.
Yeah.
Also, fuck Sean Sharania.
Was he tweeting out?
He tweeted like the first 5 picks ahead of time. But no, I'm actually happy. I'm a Ravens and Vikings fan. We got ourselves Zay Flowers and Jordan Addison. Just 2 receivers I really liked.
I thought Jordan Addison, on the Vikings.
Yeah, and Zay Flowers to the Ravens.
Yeah.
But those were good pickups. Either way, what do you think of the Sixers series? You know what's crazy? Grant Williams, is he still hurt or is he finally?
He played last night.
He played last night, but he's only played 3 games this series. No, I meant like I know he's playing, but is he still limited? Because supposedly he's dealing with an elbow issue that like has just all season been affecting him.
Yeah, you haven't heard him all year, really.
Yeah, he said that it threw him off several facets of his game. Also, Danilo Gallinari, Kevin Schoener writes on the Hawks official site, won't play in Game 6 against the Hawks on Thursday, but Danilo Gallinari might be joining the bench soon for the Celtics. Do you think? Let's talk about this little Sixers-Celtics series. Who do you have winning this, and why?
It's a great question.
I'm sorry. Really? I think it's James Harden's butt cheeks, and Joel Embiid's going to miss Game 1.
That's confirmed?
It's not confirmed, but like I think they might. Their thought process is we're just going to hold them out Game 1. and
Wow.
then, I mean, if he's 50%, I mean, I would
He's
play, but
50%.
I don't know. I'm putting out a
Oh.
figurative number, saying that like if he's 50% only,
No, I think
is it
you got to
worth it?
play regardless. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. This is, man, it's go time here. If you don't win it, if you don't at
Now
least
that's
make
saying
yeah, he's
Embiid's
got to
playing
play.
game one. He's playing
If you
game
can
one.
walk, you can play.
They made it seem like that he was going to miss game one. I personally
Yeah,
think
they also
that
said that about Darren Fox.
that is very true, but that, you know, a knee and a finger are very fucking different.
Yeah, I mean, once again, if he's walking, he's playing.
I also think the Sixers are easier to beat in theory than, like, I would first off, probably first game, they're probably going to try to tell James Harden to beat them, where they'll try to shut down Joel Embiid and like they'll like try to force it out of Joel's hand. But I really think the strategy for the Celtics to win this, which I think the Celtics can win this in 6 games, is the Celtics just let Embiid get as many buckets as he wants. Just don't let Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden get the ball. Force them to rely on like PJ Tucker and Joel Embiid and anybody not named, you know, Tobias Harris or Tyrese Maxey, really, because Tyrese and Tobias have been cooking for them.
Yeah, it's like the Luka dilemma. Like, should we have Luka beat us? Should we have Luka beat us, or should we shut down Luka and let his teammates beat us? Either way, it doesn't look great. I think Boston wins it. I think Philly will make it competitive. But I like Tatum and Brown more than I like Harden and Joel heading into this series.
That's what I'm saying. And then you have Derek White and Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon. And the Celtics are winning games even with Robert Williams coming off the bench.
Yeah, big old Al Horford. I think they're the better team, but at the same time, you know, Philly, it's now or never. And Joel Embiid, Mr. MVP, if James Harden can not shit the bed, that'll make it a lot easier. But
No,
I know
I completely
Tobias is
agree.
going to give me 20. I know, or around 20. I know Max is going to give me around 20. I just like Boston's bench better as well, as far as just quality goes. With all
I
the
mean,
guys
the thing the Sixers have the advantage is the fact that they have Joel Embiid, which I don't think Robert Williams or Al Horford are fully going to be able to contain. No one can contain. So when you look at it that way, I think at that point, you know, I think you just let Embiid get what he wants and you just tell the rest of his teammates to beat you. And like you said, I just think the trio of guards that Boston has, then you have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and then you still have Robert Williams and Al Horford, and you still got off the bench, you know, Grant Williams if needed, Sam Hauser and Blake Griffin. I mean, Blake Griffin doesn't fucking matter, but I get First off, another thing Nadet put is Tatum's 8-1 against the 76ers in the past 9 games. Again, I think this is a 6-game series, unless, you know, injuries occur. Could go sooner. But I got the Celtic going, I feel like that's the group consensus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Celtics as well. I think 6 is safe.
You're out of it.
You know, there will be games where I'm down bad. I'm like desperate right now.
You're good. We're like gonna wrap up in like 5 minutes.
Fucking shit. I didn't even drink that much. Anyways, I think I don't know. It's interesting you bring that up because I really liked the Brooklyn Nets philosophy of, you know, trapping Joel. Joel usually in like the first half of all 4 games they played pretty much was just distributing the ball. And he's a great passer, but it is interesting because they weren't. I think that they're going to go with the double, triple, just trap Joel anytime he gets the ball. Because even though Philadelphia is shooting, 41% from downtown in the playoffs, 40.5% from downtown in the playoffs, and they're making 13 and a half threes per game, they're not scoring the basketball at all. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Boston's a better defensive team than Brooklyn, even though I know Brooklyn's got a solid defense.
On the season, the offensive and defensive, the Boston was the number 1 net rating. I think they were second in offensive rating, third in defensive rating.
Yeah.
And I think Philadelphia was top 5 or top 10 defensive rating and top 15 in offensive rating, something like that. Nothing insane. But can we talk about the fact that we know how to read the future?
Extremely skeptical. Bucks will keep Mike Budenholzer. Mike Budenholzer.
You did make that sound fucking good. Deutsch. I'm just sorry. That's just. But what I'm saying is, it's funny that we talked about it yesterday. That we can read the article right here, but we literally discussed this yesterday, where I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they fire Mike Budenholzer after this. A status of Mike Budenholzer as head coach is uncertain. Budenholzer kept his job and signed an extension, but after this first round exit, there's some losses that there's just no going back. And league insiders, you don't really have to be a league insider. They're extremely skeptical. Okay. And his last extension is supposed to go through the 24-25 season. They also face a critical season with Middleton and Lopez potentially being both free agents, with Middleton if he declines his option. Oh my God, Giannis unlikely to extend with the Bucks this offseason.
Future Bull. I can't wait for Anthony Davis and Giannis Antetokounmpo to be Chicago Bulls in the near future. Dude, yeah, Zach Lowe's right. And I know we talked about this, but it's just something you can't really. Dude, you lost in 5 as the 1 seed, and you won the championship a couple of years ago. That is like the definition of a fireable offense. But will they actually do it? Well, now's not the worst time, because it is risky, though, because you want to keep, obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo forever. So I'd actually be down to hear what Giannis has to say about Coach Bud. But
you're a Bulls fan.
Yeah.
You're a Bulls fan, so we know that Giannis wants to play for Chicago. That'd be cool. But I've said this: if they fire Mike Budenholzer, there's 2 things you do. You either go in-house and you hire Charles Lee, because you want to prevent him and you want to sustain the culture that's being built there and the connection, or you go out and get yourself a championship head coach. And if you tell me you had to make a decision between Nick Nurse or Frank Vogel, who are you going to choose?
Nick Nurse.
Yeah.
Although I don't mind Vogel. I think he got a bad rap with his departure just because he's on a LeBron James Laker-led team. I think if you're going to do it, now is not a bad time, because, Middleton and Brook Lopez are free agents. It really doesn't look like Chris Middleton will be back. I still think Brook will be back, but if you're going to change things
you could accept that player option.
Chris Middleton?
Yeah.
He might have to because of his injury as well. So,
worst part is
to get back to honoring the regular
season. Yeah. Did you see this about the Raptors? Kenny Atkinson, Charles Lee, Kevin Young, Mitch Johnson, Jordy Fernandez, Drako Rajakovic, and Chris Quinn and Becky Hammond have all been requested to be interviewed for the Toronto Raptors. Not that it matters.
Yeah, I
don't care.
No, I do care. I don't. It's interesting because the Rockets just hired Ime this week, so I don't think it'll be much longer till we know who's the head coach of the Toronto Raptors. But I'm curious to see who it's going to be.
All right, guys, we had a short episode today because we got a hungover man. This can't be Dyson Daniels again. Who did you say the other day? If it's not Dyson Daniels,
well, that was Jackson Hayes. You can go with Dyson Daniels. Run it up. Ochai Agbaji. Oh. Ah.
Nazir Little.
Oh. prediction for tonight's games. Oh my goodness, I forgot there was basketball on tonight. Warriors obviously and Lakers obviously.
Oh.
Actually.
Yeah, Lakers.
Almost.
Who
You're
is
so
this?
close, Cyro.
Do you know who it is?
Common Sexton, no. What's the other team? What do we have here? Northwest. And we've done the Utah Jazz. We've done the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, so
6'5"
close.
6'5" on Shea. This is our
You're about
last
to get this
guess.
wrong.
What's this last guess, man?
Well, it's got to be. Why is it not J-Dub? Is he taller than, what is it, 6'5"? Oh, he can't be 24, though. Right? Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, he's not 24. Is it Poku?
I don't fucking know. You got me.
Who else is on this?
Is
Who's
it
on that
Aaron
bench?
Wiggins? Fuck yeah.
Wow, that is. What did you think the likelihood of that was?
I couldn't think of
Pretty
anyone
high.
else.
Yeah.
It was either Aaron Wiggins or Kenrich Williams. Well, that's today's
Yeah.
episode. We got a hungover Jackson.
I'm.
You got your eyes are red.
There's also an eyelash in my left eye.
I got work,
I'm a
guys.
little
And I gotta go
sunburned
fix
too. I'm sunburned, dude. This is sunburned.
You to move to my Boca or South Beach.
What?
I don't know.
What? I don't know what you. Yeah.
I said you gonna move the Miami or Boca.
Oh, like which one? I'm
Yeah.
not moving to Miami. I'm definitely moving to Boca Raton. If I'm going in that area, fuck that, dude. Miami was chaotic.
Yeah,
It's a weekend. It's the weekend move.
I feel that. All right, boy. I gotta go get ready for work.
All right. Have a lovely
Wish those
weekend.
pussies answered. But you're dead.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Ciao.